Good morning, everybody, and happy Wednesday. Happy FOMC Wednesday, by the way. What a day today. My goodness. It's going to be a big one. Yeah, it's going to be a big one. We're going to have a little bit of slow markets here with Coach. A little bit of slow markets here in the morning, but yeah, it's going to be a doozy today. It's going to be a wild one. So if you aren't buckled up and ready, go get your seatbelt and get ready for today, because it's going to be a wild one. If you're here with me in the Discord or in the YouTube chat, go ahead and say what's up. Let's see who's with us this morning. We got Ron's Funk, Potamus, Retberg, Irv. We got Chris, J. Covey, Big Sexy, Silent. We have, I can't remember how to say the name, Kashi or Kari. I can't remember how to say the name. You got to help me with this one again. I'm sorry. Grateful Trader, David, Julius, Big G, Dave. We have Kofifi, SW, Matic, Mike, X Spy, Andreas, Darren, RTR. We have Ken, Driss, Midland Trader, Chilarix, SW Rookie. We have SW and SW Rookie. Are you folks related at all? DV8 Vibe Trade Channel, Woody, Nate Dogg. We got WD. We got Mark. Good to see you. No relation, just similar taste in names there. Crypto Queen TR, Michael J. Fox, SW, or S. Wilson, another SW. Good morning, Luna. Good morning, Michael J. Fox. How's it going? How's the future? What's it looking like? Are we going up or down today? Good morning, Lido, Jeff, Racer Joe. Good morning, Marcello, O'Keefe, Steven. Good morning, good morning. Morning, OBP, Tommy, Paul, Jose. GW, good morning. We got SWGW. We got a lot of blank W's in here. Viral Zach, Jay Whitway, Donnie, Cognitively Healing, Jason, Drews, Tommy, Armand Deep, Tango Foxtrot. We got Malik, Maverick G, Camille, Robert, Go SPVZ, Doomslayer, Jeremy, Ethan, Richard, Paul, Seth, Hector, Alan, Millennial Trading Dad, good to see you. Mike, Dana, good to see you. Richard, Timothy, Doug, Vin, Taco Master, Ripper Trader, Carl, Mike, Enzo, DV8, Brett, X Out 19, Jose, Dejan. Good morning, Cyrus. Good morning, Web Dev Guy, Kevin. Woo! Good morning, Visionary PB. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing? We have FOMC today. By the way, if you're new here, make sure you are subscribed to the stream in case we do go live for FOMC. Right now, the benchmark to get a giveaway going is going to be at 1,100 likes today. 1,100 likes, we give away a free Top Step Combine, and hopefully you could use that to make some money with FOMC. So get those likes in early. At 500 likes, we will do a poll. At 1,100 likes, we do a giveaway. And then if we have some good participation today, maybe we'll come back for FOMC. But the FOMC stream, we're probably just going to, just to be honest with you, we're probably just going to do that in Discord. Probably not going to do that on YouTube. But it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a wild one. We're seeing a lot of pushing up so far this morning. If we're looking at Bookmap over here, we have seen a big extension here to the north side. We had this kind of bottoming out here at these, right around here, 237 or so. And then just kind of ripping it. Also in the S&P, similar thing going on here, where we are kind of hitting this tippy-topping area from yesterday and kind of rejecting. But yeah, we did have, again, failures down into 52.33 here, and then kind of ripping all the way up to the 46s. So we'll have to see whether or not we're going to have any liquidity providers. Good morning, Jay. Good morning, Futures Trading today. Any liquidity providers coming in? Because right now we have a lot of liquidity providers that are kind of, they don't want to get too invested right now with the way that this can shake out. What's really interesting, though, is that the options market is really only pricing in a less than 1% move on this. So it is kind of expecting a nothing burger. And this could be one of those FOMCs where we could have a complete nothing burger where the dot plot doesn't change. If the dot plot doesn't change, then it's pretty likely that we may see a 0.8% move, less than 1% move up or down, which would be super uneventful. But if the dot plot does change, that could be a surprise. So just because the options market is pricing in an only 0.8% move, and only, of course, right? Doesn't mean that that's what's going to happen every time, right? I've seen multiple FOMCs and multiple events where you can have the options market is not pricing in anything at all. And you could see, for instance, let's just say the market rips to the top side. You could see SPX calls do, open at $1 right now. You could trade SPX opening at $1, and then by the end of the day, they're trading $200 per contract, or, whatever. It's all just ancillary numbers here. It doesn't really matter, but just saying that, just because the options market is pricing in a 0.8% move doesn't mean that that's what's going to happen. And we've seen surprise moves happen all the time. Right now, what I like to look at is the Fed Fund futures rate. And right now, that is pricing in, go Fifi. That is pricing in 2 3/4 around their rate cuts for the year. So that is what the market is currently pricing in. So we have two different scenarios that we're going to be watching for FOMC. The scenario number one is that we have 2 rate cuts coming in the dot plot, right? They shift from 3 rate cuts to 2 rate cuts. If they have 2 rate cuts, then that would probably make the market crater because it's restricting, it's showing that the policy is not ready to come off and be less restrictive. So if we're tamping down on the amount of rate cuts, then the market could crater to the downside. Now, conversely, if we have the dot plot come out and it continues along the path of 3 rate cuts, because that's currently what it's kind of pricing in the future, Fed Fund futures are pricing that in as well, 2.75 around there. The market could potentially rally on that. So if the dot plot doesn't change, or if we even have one person shift in the dot plot coming in at doing more rate cuts, well, then that could probably rip the market to the top side. So you're going to be wanting to watch the dot plot that is going to be released. Let's see here. Let me see if I can drop a link. Let's see here. So, that was for December's. Where's the main link thing here? It's just federalreserve.gov. But let's see if we go to monetary policy here. Oops. And FOMC calendar should... Yeah, here we go. So if you go here, so right at 2 p.m. Eastern, we're going to have that dot plot coming out. And I believe it's under, what do they usually call it? Implementation note? Is that usually what it is? No. Is it just PDF? Projection materials. There you go. Projection materials. So if you go to, here, let me just bring this over so you can see what I'm talking about. So we'll go over here. Let me make this smaller. Okay, so right here, projection materials, they're going to have this for January. It's going to pop up right here. So right at 2 p.m. Eastern time, projection materials is what you're looking for. You're going to click that, and then you're going to want to look right here for the median, right? The Fed funds rate median. And you're going to want to see, that we went from 5.1 to 4.6. That was why, it's going to say December projections down here. If that number is less for the Fed funds rate, for 2024, if it's because we're going to see 4.6 down here, if that goes to good golly, if that went to 4.2, market would go crazy. But if it's 4.6, it's kind of in line. I still think the market could rally, but if it goes 4.6 to let's say back to 5.1, well, then the market could probably crater on that. So this is what you're going to be wanting to look at. It's going to pop up right here, right at 2 p.m. And it's going to say projection materials. You're wanting to click that as fast as you possibly can. But yeah, the algorithms, exactly like McNasty says, the algorithms are going to read this a lot quicker than you possibly can. And they're going to start to trade off of it. But there's going to be multiple opportunities. If you've never traded FOMC before, do yourself a favor and just don't trade it and just watch so you can see how wild it is. And again, we could have this be a complete dud. You don't want to put so many expectations on this that, it's like, oh, this is going to be the biggest day of the year. Yeah, sure. Maybe it could be the biggest day of the year so far, or it could be a complete dud and it could fake a lot of people out. It could rip 60 points to the top side, immediately flush 100, rip back up 150, go back down 100, rip back up 75, go back down. It can go crazy. So especially if it's kind of a neutral report, if there's no change to the dot plot from December's dot plot, yeah, that's a complete dud. Because remember, when we're looking at all of this inflation data that's coming out, we had the CPI, we had non-farm. What other big data releases did we have? CPI, non-farm. Big ones. I think that's pretty much it, right? And those are not future looking. This is the only thing where we actually have the Fed telling us this is the future projection. And that's kind of what the market is doing. We're pricing in forward looking, right? So this is why this is such a big event. And PPI, it's okay. But non-farm and CPI, I think, is more important. But they're both, again, they're lagging indicators. They're in the rear. This is the only one that we've had this year that's going to be forward looking. PPI, you could argue a little bit forward looking, I guess, But yeah, so this is going to be the one where the Fed is actually telling us this is what we're looking for. This is what we foresee, and any kind of deviation. Oh, the other thing, I guess I could show this on the actual dot plot. What this looks like. This is why they call it the dot plot, by the way. You can actually look down at. I'm gonna make this small again, but this is why they call it the dot plot right there. So if we see any of these dots moving, that's where it gets crazy. So any of these dots moving here, that's where it's going to get wild. So let's say we get some people skittering onto the downside there. Let's say we get these three people up here and they go, you know what? Let's send this market. And then they'll scoot on down there. So if whatever's faster for you, if you want to read this part of it where it's going to say 4.6 down here and you look for that, or you just look at the dot and you kind of have a photographic memory. You remember this is the pattern that we're looking at, any kind of deviation from that. Like if this person comes up at all, that's going to be shifting it to the north side, right? So yeah, I mean, it's just, I love this stuff. It's going to be so much fun today. But yeah, if you've never traded with this stuff before, be careful. Just watch the show, or trade it in something that, if you're willing to risk a combine and you're saying, okay, I'm okay if I blow this combine, and then the potential upside is like, maybe I get close to passing a combine or whatever the case, and you married that thought of, okay, I could lose this. Yeah, then trade a combine. But if you've never traded this before, just trade in a practice account. Don't trade at all. Trade on a sim account. But yeah, we don't have any news coming out in the way of 8:30. We have no 8:30 news. We don't have any 9:30 news. The first piece of U.S. news, I mean, we did have the NBA mortgage applications out earlier, but nothing. Let me see if we have anything interesting as far as what the expectation was. I don't think there was much in the way of anything going crazy on that. Let me see here. So negative 1.6 versus a 7.1% prior, refi index at negative 2.5%. Average rate on 30-year mortgages is at 6.97, which is higher than the week over week. Prior week was 6.84%. So yeah, the purchase index is down to negative 1.2%. And mortgage applications are down negative 1.6%. 7.1% was the prior read. So, people are not applying for mortgages right now. So take that as you will. But the next piece of news that's coming out is going to be out at 10:30 this morning. That's going to be the crude oil, gasoline distillate inventories. And then we get the Bank of Canada summary of deliberations out at 1:30. And then right at 2 p.m., we do have the rate decision, dot plot being released, summary of economic projections. Going to have that dot plot that I just showed. And and then Powell's press conference at 2:30. So, here's the thing. This could be one of those meetings where the dot plot says everything we need, and then Powell's commentary doesn't really matter because, when the Fed doesn't have the dot plot being released, then his comments matter a lot more. But in this case, where we actually have the SCP being released, then I think the commentating of the press conference becomes less important. So it is going to be mostly about the dot plot, unless the dot plot doesn't have any changes from December, which I would be pretty shocked to see that. But if they have some kind of ulterior agenda, then possibly, maybe that's what's going to happen. So we'll have to see here. Does anybody have, can we get the link dropped in the chat? Sure. Absolutely. Here you go. Dropping that again. There's the calendar link, federalreserve.gov/monetary policy /FOMC calendars.htm is the link. And again, it's you want to scroll down to where it says 2023 meetings. And it's the first one. It's going to pop up for the March meeting. And we want to do projection materials for 2024 meetings. Sorry. I don't know why I said 2023. Wake up, Rips. 2024. It's going to be at the top of the page, okay? That's all you need to know. You post Discord link again. Here you go. Good to see you, PDJ. can I repeat that again? Just rewind the video. You can go and rewind the video and watch that. But yeah, that's going to be what's going to be moving around the markets the most today. And the great part about FOMC, being a futures trader, is that you don't actually have to trade today at all. In fact, you can let all of the explosions in the market happen, all of the wild price action happen. And then because things are going to be moving very, very fast, you're racing against algorithms who are also battling against other algorithms who are all trying to do tricky things to each other. Remember, not all algorithms are on the same team. In fact, they're all trying to take each other's money. That's kind of the name of the game here. It's a zero-sum game. They're not only just preying on retail, they're preying on each other, and they all have different pieces on the board, and they're all taking different moves and different lines. So just remember that today is going to be extremely difficult. And if you're trying to tussle with these algorithms that are operating with advanced AI and executing at a nanosecond level and pushing and pulling liquidity before you can even blink your eyes, it's going to be very, very difficult. We can get a congruent move where, let's just say that the dot plot gets released and it's just out of control which way it's going. It's just ripping to the upside or it's just cratering down. Let's say that we have the Fed really projecting like a terrible rest of the year. Then the market's going to crater. And maybe we get one congruent move and you can catch that to the short side because you're joining all of the algorithms and all the algorithms are all kind of doing the same thing. And there's a lot of momentum to the downside in this case in the market, in this imaginary scenario. Yeah, you can make a lot of money because you're riding that bullet train straight to the downside. And conversely, if you're doing it to the upside, same type of thing where, you can make money by joining the herd and maybe there's one congruent move, but usually that's not the case. Usually with FOMC, if we don't have any kind of outlier moves, or maybe we have a slightly an outlier move, we can get a big move to one way, a fake out back to baseline, strictly just holding at that level, and then it snaps and goes back down and then rips back up. So the best thing if you're a newer trader is taking the day off today, watching the price action, then coming back tomorrow, which is what I like to play personally, is the Afterglow. I might trade XFAs today, but I'm not going to touch my live. If I want to trade my live, tomorrow and Friday are the days I'm going to employ trading my live account. XFAs, I have XFAs waiting in the wings. So if I were to blow one of my XFAs, I can rotate. I don't even think I can blow any XFAs. I think I have enough balance where I can't blow. Maybe on one of them, because I've been rotating, trading two at a time. I traded three, I think on Monday. Yeah, on Monday I traded three at a time, but very small, 500 in each one. But yeah, so if I did, I think maybe one is close to, if I hit max loss, it would be close to blowing. I don't think it would actually blow, but yeah, so if I did trade on an account that I did blow, like an XFA, I can rotate one in from the bench because I've passed so many combines. I can rotate one in from the bench. And so that to me is a higher reward to risk ratio for me, because think about it. Let's just say that I'm able to trade, let's say I trade one XFA and I'm risking maybe $3,000, which is maximum daily loss on 150K. And let's just say that I could blow that account. Well, I blow that account, I'm out $149. The potential upside that I have on that account could be tens of thousands of dollars if we get a crazy move one way or another. So, that's the way that I'm going to approach today. I don't want to do it in my live account because it's not like I can't rotate in a new live account, but on an XFA, I can rotate in a new XFA. So if I actually lose money on an XFA today, it's losing potential upside profits. Obviously, I could take a payout from an XFA, but it's also that I could also make a lot of money if I'm catching a singular congruent move to one way or another. So how long does it take Top Step to rotate in a new XFA? It should be 24 hours, right? It's the same thing as passing an XFA. So, you fail one and bring one off the bench there. So yeah, that's the way that I would be looking to play today. So potentially, going into the day, definitely not trading my live account. No chance I'd do that. Yesterday, I didn't trade anything but combines. I ended up hitting maximum daily loss on one, and then maximum profit on one, and then, like $4,000 on another. So, you want to go into each day kind of pacing yourself in what you're looking for. And, if you're looking for some type of specific move in the market, Does it support your risk reward? Does it support what you're looking for? And ask yourself these questions before you even put on a trade, because if you're putting on trades and you don't really have any idea what you're doing, and then all of the dust settles and you're sitting there and you're like, well, why did I do that? I didn't even want to trade that account. Then you're going to be sitting there with a sour taste in your mouth. So kind of have it planned out before you're even thinking about, whatever it is that you're going to do. Try to have it completely planned out so you're not surprised by anything. Same thing goes for any kind of trading plan. Have everything completely planned out before you're putting any price action into the market. That way you're not sitting there surprised and not knowing what to do next in your trade. But yeah, tomorrow, the Afterglow, it's going to be a lot of opportunities tomorrow. Even if we get one solid congruent move to one way or the other and you miss it, oh no, it's one day. It's one single day. I missed trading my XO. Okay, so yesterday, just to give you some color on yesterday, I literally shorted almost the bottom tick in a combine yesterday when I was live on Top Step TV. Not fun to do, but it happens. We're traders, right? It's going to happen. I was looking for a break of 71. We got the break. We got a retest over it, and then we got a big flush. So I went short, and I think I was average 60s with 3 contracts. Trading in a combine, and I would have loved to have that flushacito from my target was 71 down to 18,018, and I didn't get that, right? And I tried to short it again. I flipped long at the top of that extension, and then we flushed down, and then I ended up hitting max loss on that. Switch over to a different combine, hit max profit, switch to another combine, and then hit profit on that one. So but the point of the story is that I was short at 60s. The low tick of the day in the NAS, I believe, was 54 quarters, if not 54 evens, if somebody can correct me on that, but I think it was around there. But if I would have went long, full size, in all 3 of my XFAs at that level, and I would have held all the way to the end of the day, I would have made close to $200,000 in profits. So that's a hypothetical, right? Obviously didn't take anything close to that trade. I wasn't trading in my XFAs. I was short instead of long, and I completely miffed the trade. But the point of me telling you this is that there's an opportunity where I could have, if I was completely dialed in, completely locked into what I was doing, had a completely different bias, took the trade and I was dialing in on my XFAs. If I was doing all those things, I could have made $200,000. And that's just a random Tuesday yesterday, right? That's just a random Tuesday. So if you're gonna miss a move like you miss on FOMC, who cares, right? Who cares? Yesterday was just a random Tuesday. I could have made $200,000. Who cares? I didn't even have the right bias, wasn't even trading the right accounts. But the point is that there's always going to be opportunities in the market. And so if you're looking at FOMC and you told yourself, I'm not going to trade FOMC, yeah, 200,000 across 3 accounts, correct. If you're looking at FOMC and you're saying, I'm not going to trade this, and all of a sudden a big move happens and you're struggling with the FOMO to not take that trade, well, then don't even worry about it, because you have to remind yourself that there's always going to be opportunities in the market, and FOMO is just a ridiculous thing. And if you're giving into FOMO, bad things can happen. And if you get rewarded for FOMO, you're going to start relying on that in the future, and you're not going to have self-control, meaning that you want to be in a relationship with yourself as a trader where you are completely trusting yourself. And what does that mean? It means that if I say I'm not going to trade my live account today, and then the afternoon comes and FOMC comes, and all of a sudden I find myself trading my live account, that means that I have no longer been in a good relationship with myself, because I'm not trusting of myself. I lied to myself. I said, I'm not going to do this, and then I find myself doing that. That is what I did a lot of the time early on in my trading career, and it created this pattern of untrustworthiness in myself, and it made me terrified of trading, because, terrified in the sense that if I was in a position, I didn't have enough trust in myself that I wasn't going to do something crazy, right? And I know it sounds wild, but I didn't trust myself enough. I'd put on a position, and in the back of my mind, I don't know what I'm going to actually do from there. I mean, I do. I have a general trade idea, but you get in this pattern of not being able to trust yourself, where you say, well, I don't know what I'm going to be doing from here. Obviously, but you can have an impulse come in, and then all of a sudden you're doing something you didn't originally plan to do. So this is what I call, and I talk about this in my psychology webinar, I talk about this all the time. Stop lying to yourself. Prove to yourself that you have the discipline to do things. And that's why I like to frame my day like today, saying, I'm not going to trade my live account. I'm opening up the door to potentially trade an XFA account or all of my XFA accounts. I've come up with a plan that shows the worst case scenario. Let's say I hit maximum daily loss on an XFA account. I'm not going to blow it, but yeah, that's going to be a shame. If I'm doing it on 3 accounts, that's going to be $9,000 of losing. That's going to suck, but I'm preparing myself for that because I don't want to end up in any surprises, right? You ever link your XFAs? Yeah. I traded 3 of them together linked on Monday. I traded all 3 of them together, made $500 each one. So $1,500 of profit there. I did that live. Oh, okay. Got you. You were away. But yeah, so that's again, you really want to be framing your mindset before you're even putting on a trade, because by doing that, you're repeating this whole disciplinary process where you're very, very in touch with yourself, very in touch with your actions. You're not going to go out of control. You're not going to be doing things you don't want to do. And that was where I was trapped in a long place with my trading. And I couldn't quite figure out what these feelings were that I was having, especially, this was like 3 years into my trading career. And I 2.5 years into my trading career, and I really couldn't figure out what was it that was causing me so much stress and anxiety when I'd have an open position. I'm telling you, I would open a position and I would immediately get clammy. And the reason is because I actually, in the back of my mind, I couldn't be trusting of myself. So find a way that you can trust yourself, map out your trading plans, map out everything that you're looking to do for the day, and then stick to that plan. What that's going to do, it's going to build trust with yourself because you're your own boss with this. Nobody's going to come and tap you on the shoulder to say, hey, Ribs, you shouldn't be doing this. You have to hold yourself accountable. So do that by coming up with a very complete, comprehensive plan that's going to start your morning, go through all of the possible scenarios, and lay out the groundwork. This is what I'm going to be doing today. This is the accounts I'm going to be trading. This is the amount of risk I'm willing to take. And, this is how you want to trade, right? So think about that today, especially on a day with FOMC. Think about your actions, what is going to be taking place. And if you don't do that, you're going to be in a very precarious situation today, and you're probably going to be scatterbrained. And so just think about this stuff today. Link to your psychology webinar, sure thing. Let me see here. Let me drop the link. I feel like it's 3 hours. We say it's 2 hours, but it's actually 3 hours, I feel. This is so true. I would get anxiety and had no plan. Now I'm okay if either hits TP or SL. Yeah, exactly, Tanya. That's exactly right. Exactly right. That's funny. You have FOMO today. Well, don't have FOMO. Again, it's just a day. I mean, think about it. I just laid out a whole thing of yesterday, a random Tuesday, where I could have potentially made $200,000. I'm not even like, I was trying to think of, before I came on stream today, I was trying to think of the wildest hypothetical that could prove the point and drive the point home for everybody in here, that basically says, every single trading day is ripe with opportunities. You're going to have a bunch of opportunities. And if you're in the pocket one given day, you're not aiming for a home run, but let's just say that you swing the bat and then you crack it out. It could be a grand slam, Can we trade XFA during the FOMC? You can trade anything you want. You can trade XFA, you can trade live, you can trade any account you want during FOMC. There are no restrictions on Top Step as to what you can trade. The only thing you can't do is trying to hedge a position with one account long, one account short. Hedging a position, you'll get a lifetime ban and they'll never allow you back on the platform. Anything that's realistic trading, if you're trading just as you normally would trade, yeah, you could do anything you want. You could even trade a practice account. Imagine that. Since I injured bad my right knee, I've been struggling with training again on a daily basis. It helps me a lot to see the IG stories of you posting your watch after workouts. Good discipline. Thanks. Oh, thank you, Karen. Hey, Ribs, maybe it's a good idea if a trader uses Top Step X to use the new feature and lock out the account before FOMC. Yeah, you have to come to terms. You have to make the decision of saying, I'm willing to trade FOMC and I'm willing to hit a loss or whatever the case. Remember, this is going to be moving faster than you ever could imagine. It's going to be whipping around 60 points up, 40 points down, 100 points up, 300 points down. It's going to be going all over the place. Even if it's a nothing burger, we're still going to have some wild volatility. You'll see when the order book clears out. But if you are committing to yourself to say, I don't want to trade my account, then just go ahead and lock them out and then prove to yourself that you could do it. Yeah, use that locking feature. I don't think the Tuesday of FOMC is any random Tuesday though, Rips. I mean, again, I'm just trying to paint an example here. I can go back to last week around a non-news event and paint exactly a very specific scenario. Obviously, it's the eve of FOMC, but I'm just saying the market is always going to provide us with opportunities. I was trying to find the most ridiculous opportunity that I could. But the point of the story is that we're always going to have opportunities in this market. And if you're patient, one day you're going to sit there and you're going to have the right idea, the right trade plan. You're going to have the right accounts trading. And then all of a sudden you're going to hit that grand slam out of the park. And it's going to be a very rewarding day for you. It's going to happen. It just takes time. And you just repeatedly have to show up to bat. That's it. That's your only requirement. The problem with trading is that most people try to always go up to the plate and swing as hard as they possibly can. And then they run out of time because they took too few heavy swings at the bat or at the plate. And now they don't have any accounts anymore. They're out of the game. They can't do it anymore. And that's where most people kind of fizzle out. But if you have a lot of at bats, eventually you're going to get a nice lofty pitch and you're just going to rip it out of the park. That's just the way trading goes. It's those grand slams will sneak up on you. Sometimes they're prepared. Sometimes more often than not, the grand slams that happen in your trading career, they're not exactly planned. You have a general idea and then it exceeds those expectations. So your job as a trader is to just get a ton of at bats and continually swinging the bat consistently as you will. And one of those days, it's going to be a super lofty pitch, and you're just going to rip that thing out of the park. I used lockout after TP and used sim afterwards. It was great. Nice work there, Dash. Can I use Top Step X if I bought a Trade Evade account? No, you have to. It's only if you have a Top Step X account. My best trades are always in the worst range weeks. No idea why. Hey, great. Unexpected big winning trades are always the best in my opinion. Thanks for the mind checks. Finished 3 150K combines Friday and another on Monday. Currently down to 2 XFAs. We'll probably just focus on combines today and need to get my XFA as a cushion. Exactly right. And again, the Afterglow tomorrow is going to be where a lot of the good setups are going to be. Afterglow is going to be a lot of fun to trade. The Afterglow is going to be, you have everything's on the table. All the cards are on the table. And we'll have a lot of positioning going into the rate decision today, but then the Afterglow tomorrow is going to have even more positioning. And then, let's just say it's advantageous for the market. Equities are going to catch a crazy bid that's going to push up the indices. Or let's say it's a terrible print for the market. We're going to have a lot of people selling out of those equities, given that we're going to stay higher for longer, which was kind of what we saw for the January meeting. Thank you for the encouragement, positive attitude, Rips. You can't fail if you never give up. Exactly right. And try to have as many at bats as possible. Don't swing that bat too heavy. I'm telling you, the times when you're swinging really, really heavy is the times when you're rarely going to ever hit a grand slam. It's just the way that it works. You're usually going to get stopped out early. You're going to run out of accounts to trade. You're going to put yourself in a precarious situation. And when it comes to trading, you just need to just waiting for that one lofty pitch, and you're not even going to be thinking that it's going to come the day that it comes, and then all of a sudden it happens, and you're sitting there and you're in a position, you're saying, wow, I'm never going to stop out of this thing. This is just going to keep running the direction that I picked, and hopefully you have the mental fortitude to hold it on for as long as it should be held on. You get a massive, massive payday that day. The right idea, the right plan comes right after a blown account. So that's the idea. Don't blow those accounts. Don't get hot and heavy. Don't get crazy. Ribs, thoughts on day trading options? Were you a fan? Yes, I was, and we crushed it. And we just had way more people in the room that wanted to trade futures, so we kind of migrated over to trading futures in the Clubhouse, and we haven't really looked back since. I think we started, I want to say in June, I guess. I always think it was like September, but September is when we did the YouTube stream. But I guess we traded in June or July. Some of the OGs know, but yeah. O'Keefe says, I got a 9K win like that, then I blew it. Yeah, it's one of those things too. I would have, back early on in my career, I'd have huge monster days, and then the next 2 days would be like me blowing all that money and more. And it's because you're riding high on euphoria. Let's see here. Rips, thoughts on the day? Yep, Rips is on fire today. Thank you, Thunder. Good morning there, Storm Scout. Found myself revenge trading, so I locked out. Probably saved the combine. There you go, Maverick. That lockout feature is saving a lot of people, I'm sure. Satoshi says, Rips and Top Step have really added my emotional intelligence. I follow Rips' wise words, also considering trying to burn them calories like Rips be doing after hours. There you go. What does Afterglow mean? Afterglow is the day after a large event. It's just a term that we came up with. It is just the afterglow. It's the afterglow of the print. So you can call that, basically 3 p.m. today, or you could call it the Globex session today, or tomorrow's session would be the afterglow session. Muy buenos dias, señor Ribs. Hey, Edward. ¿Cómo estás? I get crushed when I trade heavy. That's usually how it goes. I mean, you have a limited window if you're trading heavy between where your maximum daily loss is and where you can actually start making profit. And it's a very tricky window. It's better to have a winning position than, let's just say you're long. Adding on pullbacks when you're already in the green is a lot easier than just putting it all on the table and then hoping that you don't get stopped out initially. Bonds are kind of really showing the way and doing the work for the Fed. I agree, Hoop, 100%. Ribs, can you buy ES and sell NQ on the same account, or is that hedging? I mean, I would ask support, but I don't want to make the call on that. You can do one product in one way and one product in another way, but if you're doing it in a way that looks funky, like let's say you're only doing it on news events and you're doing like full port in one way and full port in one the other way, they'll probably ban you for that. Again, if it's like real trading, if you're actually trading these things, that's different. But if you're trying to do some tricks, you're trying to do little tricks, then they're probably going to ban you. Stick to 2, maybe 3 contracts tops. Depends on what you're trading, micros or minis. Psychology is just as important as the technicals, if not more important. Thanks for helping us with both, Rips. Thanks, Web Dev Guy. Good to see you as well. Let's see here. I'm way back on chat. Let me scroll back here. Hey, Rips, we normally see a reversal around the time of the press conference. Will we be trading it? Again, it's dependent more so on the dot plot than the press conference this time around, unless the dot plot is identical to the last dot plot released in December. If that's the case, well, then we'll probably be looking to the press conference for clues, but Jerome Powell could just be very Powell-esque and very tight-lipped and saying, back and forth things, right? What is the exact time frame? Time for the fireworks? 2 p.m. Eastern time, 1 p.m. Central time. When you're adding to your winners and it keeps going, nothing feels better than that, right? Ribs, thoughts on using algos to trade or building your thought process into an algorithm? It can be a good thing, but just don't spend your money on anybody who's trying to sell you an algorithm that will make you money. If they're trying to sell you an algorithm that you can build on top of, maybe you can't code one yourself, that's different. But if somebody's trying to tell you that, hey, deposit $50K in this algorithmic trading thing and then you'll be printing money, run far away from those things there. Looks like they've added some new products to Top Step X. Still can't trade them for now, but they're on the list. Natural gas, MYM, and M2K. What's MYM? I'm trying to remember. MYM. I can't think of that one. But Grand Slams only come if you are consistent. Otherwise, we're just another dumbhead cutting winners super fast, all excited while we watch our red trades blow our accounts and do nothing. That's a great way to put it there, Carlo. Ribs, what do you recommend for understanding the options market? I mean, time and experience, nothing beats that. I'm trying to think. There's like one introductory book for options, but just time and experience. And I mean, going on like Investopedia and reading about all the Greeks, that's helpful too. But I mean, options should really only be used for hedging open equity positions. You shouldn't be trying to trade options unless you have, do it on like some kind of practice account, because you'll see how insane those things can move. It's very dangerous to be trading options, extremely, extremely dangerous. And, you can really wreck yourself, especially if you're trading like 0DTs and the indices. SPX is a widow maker for most people. And even SPY can be up there as well. Do you have any videos trading 0DT SPX options? I do. I have some of my own private collection, some of my own trading journal videos of trading that stuff for sure. Great stuff today, Ribs. Thanks, Jim. Thank you for that, McNasty. My wife especially loves that lockout button now that she knows it's a thing. There you go. Afterglow Genesis. Oh, man, I got to catch up here. My goodness. Let's see here. How to control my butt after wins and keep my risk small. I mean, it's a difficult thing because you're going to be running hot with Euphoria. You can always, take a 10-minute break. Euphoria is a crazy thing, right? After 5 years at Top Step and 20 years on the stock market, less is more. Small sizes and patience, the best sentence about this. Waiting is also a position, perhaps the most important one. I agree. There's a lot of friends that I have that are larger traders that trade maybe 5 or 6 trades per quarter, if that. And they lever up on those positions because the market is exactly where they want it to be and exactly what they're looking for. And they take a large position and they risk, 6 figures and they go for 7 figures or maybe even 8 figures. But yeah, there's a lot of big professional traders that will just wait and wait and wait. They won't trade. Some, they'll go 2 weeks without trading, 3 weeks without trading, just because they just want to wait and wait and wait. I get the bubbles on Bookmap. What are all the lines? The lines are resting liquidity. So this is all resting liquidity right here. We are creating to the downside right now on no news whatsoever. Every now and then, okay. Every trade is a hedge. No. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, I wouldn't be doing that. If you know in the back of your mind that you're trying to do something funky, expect to get banned for life. And do you really want to risk being banned for life from TopStep? I sure wouldn't. What is a lockout feature? Where do I find it in Ninja? It's not for Ninja, but you can get Cold Turkey, which is an application that will lock you out. It's for TopStep X only. Hey, Andrea from Venezuela. Good to see you. Every now and then, yep. Rock, paper, or scissors. We're going to go with, I think, maybe scissors today. Thank you for such professionalism. Been here several weeks now. Had to give up the great strand plan for the mechanic. I appreciate you learning so much. Thanks, Les. Good to see you. How to control. I answer that one. Sometimes NQ can be going down while the YM will be rocketing. Yeah, and again, that's fine. If you're actively trading, if you're trading real positions, that's one thing. But if you're like setting up a full port position to go long in one index and then short in another one's because you're trying to do some kind of scam, then yeah, that's different. Funny, I'm always scared to add into strength, but we'll try to size into a losing position and blow the account. It's just one of those things. It's how we're naturally wired. We want to fix things, but when things are working, we want to just leave them, right? And it should be the opposite. When things aren't working, you shouldn't want to fix them. You should just let them work down to your stop loss, get stopped out, unless you have a real edge on, adding into a value position where you actually have it all calculated. That's different. That comes with experience. But yeah, you should be adding and pressing the gas when things are actually working for you. It's the easiest way to multiply your winnings, to be honest with you. Let's see here. Good morning, Ribs. Good morning, TNT. Mario, we definitely answered that question. Asked it about 100 times here. Price action has been challenging. Amen, Richard. You said it. How long have you been trading for, Richard? I always see you in here. I would assume you've been at this for quite some time because you seem pretty knowledgeable. G-Line says, usually some small spikes right before, so best to be flat. Yeah, best to just wait for what happens. Or, if you have some kind of read on the market, you see that there's some kind of early signature that's suggesting that we're going to go one way or the other, maybe put on a trade there. Micro Dow, thank you. MYM, duh. Why did I think of that? Micro Dow, hello, come on, Rips. What's MYM? Everybody's screaming at me. Micro Dow, you numbskull. I love trading options. Yeah, it takes a certain type of finesse. You have to be really good with discipline and really good with risk management, because the one day that you aren't good with risk management, you can completely bury yourself. It's pre-market price action is pretty slick. Very easy setup so far this morning for my strategy, at least up 500 on XFA day 2. Nice. Give it up for Tanner Mackin. Options as a Strategic Investment by Lawrence. I've never read that book. That sounds very, very fancy pants. I've never read that one, but it's probably a good one. How to control. Yeah, I've answered that. Okay, let's just do that. You have lost your privilege. Selling puts on dividend stocks that you would like to own is a good long-term strategy. Well, you have to be careful with selling naked. It's you can get very cold for one thing, and you can get caught off guard. So I would rather own the underlying if I'm going to be selling either calls or puts on it. Rips, is there a fire drill today? Well, we will be giving away a free TopStep Combine if we get those likes up. By the way, if you're enjoying our chat here this morning, we're not doing any trades so far, but if you're enjoying this chat, please go ahead and smash that like button. It's right down there, right below where my mouth is. It's right there. And all you have to do is just smash that like button. And if we get up to 500 likes, we'll do a poll. If we get up to 1,100 likes, we'll give away a free TopStep Combine. Not a reset, not a discount, but a free full-fledged TopStep Combine. I'd love to give this away, so please help me with that. There's your fire drill for today. Taking any trades this morning pre-market? We have not. We are sitting right at zero there. So no trades so far this morning, but we are just chatting it up pre-FOMC. Probably going to take some trades off the open in a Top Step combine, I would think, unless there's some kind of advantage trade. Maybe we trade in XFAs, but I doubt it. Good morning, Rip. So I see Top Step announced yesterday that they may be releasing Top Step X to the public sometime next month. That is correct, Rue. They are releasing it in April to the public there. Open up the NOS bottles for today for FOMC. Thank you for that, Rez. Hopefully you'll be trading with us in the Clubhouse today. It would be great to see you in there. 0DT SPX is how I make my options money, but I agree if you don't know how, it will wreck you. Yeah, exactly, Roadrunner. I try to caution people because, the last thing you want, some people go into 0DTEs and they get really, really lucky and they think, oh, this is an easy game. And then they will just wreck their account and then they'll say, oh, that was just some bad luck. And then they'll deposit more money. It's a great way to just ruin yourself trading that stuff. So I highly recommend to people who are trading that stuff, you need to really practice discipline and risk management first. Trade it in a practice account of some sort or trade it in a very small cash account and stay away from SPX. Trade SPY, if anything, because SPY is like SPX micros in a way. What is that lockout button? It is for for Top Step X. That's what it's for. Caught this short scalp. I'm thinking and scalping like Rips. Thank you, sir. Nice work there, Trader Joe. Good to see you in here. No lockout button in Ninja, but you can download Cold Turkey for a lockout button there. Roger says, the fact that Top Step added the lockout really shows they care for their traders. They could easily make more money off degen trading and choose not to. 100%. That's how you know. That is how you know. Yeah, nobody's asked about those lines yet, XSpy. Do you think we might have a bearish day trying to fill that wick from yesterday? It's really, again, Yusuf, it's really dependent on the dot plot. Technicals kind of go to the wayside for what the initial move is going to be, but technicals come into play once the move is sort of announced, if there is one. If the SCP dot plot stays the same as what we saw in December, we look to the press conference from Mr. Jerome Powell's commentary. Ribs, appreciate your willingness to help everyone. Hard to find anyone who keeps it real in this space right now. I agree with you, Sonny. It's a shame. I love having daily levels on my chart. They work like magic. Yes, daily levels are key. You definitely want to be having those on your chart there. Lots of rotation going on between the markets. The sisters, Dow, ES, NQ, and Russell will be more in play depending on the dot plot. Yes, correct, Hoop. And play that Afterglow. That Afterglow is where it's at. What are Neo and Morpheus? What is your strategy? Close my eyes and click a button. Buy low, sell high. My strategy is an amalgam of all sorts of different things. Reading order flow, smart money concepts, price action trading, auction theory, market structure, auction theory, all that stuff. Hello, McFly. What do you think Powell will say? Riley asks, what do you think Powell will say? It depends. If the dot plot doesn't speak, if it doesn't have anything really to tell us about new market information, if it's the exact same dot plot we saw in December with a very slight change, then we're probably going to have to rely on Powell's commentary, but we'll have to look to see if he's pursing his lips. If he is, then he's hiding secrets from us. But if he's, he could be kind of, last time he was a little bit dovish, a little bit towards the end of the conference. But we always look to Nicky Timoros to tell us the way. He asked the most poignant questions. Stephanie says, I usually have one option trade per quarter because it's super tricky. Hey, at least you're getting your hours in there, right? Getting your hours of learning the options market. What is better, stocks or options? Depends on your risk appetite. Stocks are options on crack. Options are stocks on crack. I think I said that. But options are essentially 100x leverage. Hey, brother man, is it 7 trading days before withdrawal or 10 on Apex? I do not know. I have no idea. Pretty sure it's 10. I think it was 10. Thanks, Rips. You will make a good therapist. Up 1,200 this morning on my new 150K combine after shorting the NQ. I went ahead and locked out a few of my 50K combines. Way to go there, G-Lon. It's nice work. When are they going to add Dixie to Top Step X to view but not trade? I don't know. Not sure about that one. Maybe they never will. More Ribs. Good luck out there. Thank you, Bobby. We're going to fight the good fight today. Richard Harris is an AI Brooks student. Or Al Brooks. Not AI Brooks. Al Brooks. There you go. Still digging out of a Friday hole on an XFA, almost back to even. Nice work there, Todd. Don't want to get caught with your pants down. Nobody wants to be naked cold. Exactly right. That's what I'm saying. Crude just took a nice dump. Let's look at crude here. Let's go over and check out some crude. Oh, we got to 500 likes. We'll do a poll in a second here. Yeah, wow. Look at that. Coming back down to our 80 spot 85 level there. We didn't quite make it all the way up to 83 spot 67, but yeah, we kind of collect a bunch of liquidity down there, and now we're dumping, and we'll probably hit that 80 spot 85 to the downside like we did right here before we gathered that liquidity, came, bounced to that level, bing, 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 and then straight down. Let's see 80 spot 85 trading in there. That's what I would expect at least. So yeah, we are coming back down here in the NQ a little bit here, slightly. Let's see here. You can sell verticals and limit your risk in options. You could do a lot of multi-leg strategies and options, but are they worth the time? It's just, I just think that if you're just use options to hedge your equity positions, and then if you get a really wild move in your equities, maybe your hedge ends up printing for you. That's what happened to me when I was trading all the ARC products. Just passed a 50K combine, Tops of X. Nice work there, David. Let's go. Give it up for David. Let's see here. The Rips and Dakota. What a combination. Perfect. Thank you, Byron. You have to pay the activation fee within 30 days. No other fees beyond that. That's right. Just one time, one activation fee. And if you have more than 3 that are passed, you can have some waiting in the wings for you there. Rips, you owe me a laptop. I smashed the like button at my laptop. It's on the way. It'll be there tomorrow. Trading the Dow today, hitting the lows of the day. Good luck to you there, Mark. Greed with the 0 DTEs is bad for you, indeed. That was me during the crash a few years ago. Thought I was a trading god. There you go. Does anyone experience visibly delayed response to putting on orders on Tops of X? Anybody out there? They have that ping feature that should show you what your ping is there. What are your thoughts on Bourse Dubai announcing an offering this morning, reducing their share of the NASDAQ? Convenient day for the news like that, in my opinion. There could be something to that. Let's see what the SCP dot plot has to say there. Ribs, what time frame is the best for drawing support and resistance? Start at the 4 hour, tool it down to the 1 hour, go to the 15 minute. So start at 4, go to 1. Start at the daily, go to 4 hour, go to 1 hour, and then 15 minutes. Do the top down analysis is the best way there, K Mendez. What's the best platform to trade excluding Tops of X? I'm a sucker for NVIDIA. Ninja Trader. I'm a sucker for Ninja Trader because I've been using it for the most amount of time. I used it a long time ago. I started on I believe it was Jigsaw, or even Sierra was the first trading platform I used for futures. And I was just a ladder trader. I had a ladder price, and then that was pretty much it. I had multiple ladders on my screen, and time and sales, of course. But then I used TPOs after that, and then basically went from TPOs over into Bookmap, and haven't looked back since. But I like trading on Ninja Trader for executions. The speed is amazing. We're building a momentum add-on for Ninja Trader that's going to be amazing, that you can use with your trusty Stream Deck, that will allow you to do all of your executions on your Stream Deck or on your keyboard if you don't have a Stream Deck. It's going to be amazing. I'm super excited about that. Every day I trade the practice in the morning, see if I'm in the pocket. Then once I make 500, I move on to my XFA. Just an idea for some of y'all. I love that linguistic lift. That's amazing. I need another monitor for the stream and chat, but my PC only does 2 outs. Time for an upgrade. Yeah. The 5090 is not going to be out until probably late this year, if at all. If not, I mean, most of the targets are saying 2025 for the next RTX. I have a 4090 right now, and I wish they came out with even just a 4090 Ti. I'd be upgrading. But yeah, 5090 is going to be insane when that finally comes out. It's going to be such a leap. The 4090 was already a huge leap over the 3090 Ti, which I had, and then yeah, the 4090 was a huge leap, and now the 4090 to 5090 is going to be a quantum leap in technology, and I'm super excited for it. I can't wait. I want that thing already there. Do your institution friends trade technicals or invest quite differently? It's a totally different ballgame. They have specific marching orders and then goals to achieve in a given day or week or month, and it's just different. It's different than what we're doing for the most part. How do you find the daily levels? I'm pretty sure they're just looking at where it closed and opened on the day, and I'm sure there's a TradingView plugin for that. Feels like the market is stuck. Yeah, welcome to pre-FOMC trading there. The daily levels work better from the close or the wicks. I would say close of candles. If you hit the personal loss limit, it activates the lockout as well. No cheating and increasing it after it was hit. Love it. Ooh, that's cool. Thank you for that, Gregors. Very, very cool. I did not know that. Let's see here. I lost my place in chat again. Finding it here. How would you recommend a blind person trades? Have some kind of text to speech type of thing. I mean, you'd probably have to trade much slower, but I would say, you have to have some kind of accessibility option where it's doing some type of text to speech. I doubt that you'd be able to trade momentum, but you could probably trade in longer term positions, swing positions. Rips, what time frame is best? Already answered that. Perfect day to play some golf. Have a great day, Rips. Love that, Cash Max. There you go. I love that idea there. You ever trade PL? Does really well with trend lines and support resistance. Probably the top I've seen as far as respecting them. I don't, but I know that Tori Trades talks about that a lot, that she trades off of trend lines and support and resistance with that. And it's like the best one, I guess, that respects all of those trend lines. So nice, man. Preet just made 1,000 on gold. There you go. Very, very nice. My dad thinks I have a special ability with charts, but what is this cold turkey you speak of for Ninja Trader? Is it a real add-on? Yeah, cold turkey. It's not for Ninja. It's for Windows, I think. So just Google cold turkey application. It'll actually lock you out there. Does the market's nickname for the Three Sisters come from the Native American crop strategy? If so, that's pretty cool. I'm not sure where it comes from. I just think just one of those terms that came from. I'm not exactly sure. Ribs, he's saying he's doing Papa Powell does the duck face. Yeah, he kind of purses his lips. If you Google Jerome Powell pursed lips, you can see what I'm talking about. That's funny. Hey, Rips, I'm at a 90% win rate, 10 trade, 1 scratch this morning. Do I have an edge? I'm just starting Combine. Well, if you have it measured over a mess of weeks, then, that's one day is just one day. You want to try to measure your win rate over multiple sessions. 10 sessions or more is usually a good benchmark to start to see where you are at with your win rate on trades. But yeah, great start. Congratulations there, Kite. Good to see you crushing it so far. Webull has opened up futures. It's a beta. Wow, that's crazy. I can't believe that they opened up futures. That just must mean that a lot of people are going to futures now. Rips, do you blow combines too often? I mean, no, not really. I hit maximum daily loss on one. I didn't blow it yesterday, but I hit maximum daily loss. But what would be your terminology there, Cammy, for too often? I don't know what that is. What is your measure of too often? I think we all have different measures for what too often might be. If combines to one person aren't all that important and they have a bunch of combines waiting in the wings, maybe for that person, it's not that big of a deal, right? If it's somebody where $49 is life or death to that person, then they probably want to treat that combine like anything. If I don't have any past combines, I don't have any XFAs, I'm going to be trading on that combine exactly how I'm trading on an XFA. But I have 3 XFAs now. I have about, 15, 18 combines that are past waiting in the wings right now to rotate in. And if I'm trying to provide maybe some tradertainment and I want to have, bigger size on, I'm taking riskier trades, maybe I might end up with a day where I'm blowing more combines than I would, right? So to answer your question, do I blow combines too often? Well, for the 15 or 18 that I have passed right now, I don't think so, because those are 15 or 18 passed and paid combines right there that are ready to be rotated in off the bench and ready to go there. Carl, you behave there. Oh, goodness. Not sure my PC can handle the extra pressure on RAM. Plus, it's more cache. Yeah, you can get one of those USB hubs to try to plug in screens, but it will kind of bog you down. Hey, Rips, on Ninja Trader, how do you submit orders so quickly and adjust them? I use Chart Trader. Chart Trader is what you want to be using there. And to access Chart Trader, you just click this button right here, and you just click Chart Trader. It turns on Chart Trader for you. That's all you need to do there. Good old Chart Trader. Do you add volume profile to your Quant Tower? I don't use Quant Tower there, Calapo. Warren Rips, what is your advice about NinjaTrader? Do you think that buying it with a lifetime one-time payment is the best option? No, you get it for free, Daniel. You get it for free if you're trading on Top Step. Click that link that's pinned to the top of the chat. Get NinjaTrader for free. Why pay for it? Fister Foz has had another 2K approved overnight. 10K on the month. Just can't seem to get Top Step to that level. Keep trying. Yeah, stick with it there, Fister. Got my first payout ever yesterday. Nice work there, Jose. Give it up for Jose in here. Do you and Dakota use the same hair gel? No, but we have the same hairstylist that we go to the same makeup chair. And before we go on stream, we have the same hairstylist. Love your style and positive and transparent. All you can ask for, along with quality trade. Thanks, Hoop. Love you right back. Is there a minimum trade number per month to maintain accounts? No, not at all. Lag is real on Top Step X today. Okay, well, heads up, folks. Make sure you're checking out that ping feature. Does NinjaTrader have a ping feature? Not that I'm aware of. There might be an add-on for it, though. Hey, Rips, just got on. Wish I found you sooner. The weekly chart NQ is in a head and shoulders pattern. Thank you for that. Invest. Good luck to you today. Top Step X is smooth. There you go. Curious why 4 hour? I mean, there's a lot of multiple touches on the 4 hour that are usually good to track. So starting at the daily, going to the 4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minute. That's the best top-down analysis approach that I've found personally in my experience. I noticed a slow response to Top Step X, but that could be the gummy in the bong rip. It could be, Carl. You never know. You never know. That could be it. I just saw more than 400 on both of the ping indicators on TSX. Wowzers. That's a high ping there. I've taken a beating on NQ, so now scalping the mini, fighting that FOMO urge just past the combine. Nice work there, PLP. Way to go. Do I know the commissions on NinjaTrader is double than Top Step X? Yes, I did know that. 100%. They are commission free on Top Step X, and on NinjaTrader, I'm paying basically $4 per rotation. You have a video I can watch to set up my Sierra charts? Oof, no, definitely not. I haven't used Sierra in a long time. Sierra is a little bit antiquated. I mean, I can't speak on it recently, but the last time I used it was quite antiquated there. Let's see here. I just lost my place in chat. Looking here. I totally lost my place in chat here. Okay, back to here. There we go. Let's see here. Do you have a video? No, I don't. Volume profile for NinjaTrader is really good. So MZ Pro volume profile. Check that one out if it's free. Sierra charts, used them way back in the day. Same. Yep. Thanks, Rips. How many days back do you keep your support and resistance lines? I keep adding them at times. It clogs up my chart. Well, I produce levels that are created from a proprietary formula that I developed, and those levels are updated every single day in the morning memo. Those are the only levels that I'm keeping on my charts. And now after FOMC, we're going to get a nice update for Monday. I'm excited about that. We're going to have some nice, we should, fingers crossed, have some nice fresh levels for both the S&P and the NQ. And maybe we'll see some Dow levels coming in. We've had some requests for some Dow levels. And maybe if we get enough requests for that, I'm going to do a little poll in the Discord. Maybe we'll have some Dow levels coming out for our Dow traders in here, because we've had some DMs, some requests in chat, so we'll have to see. When are you going to trade with the Apple Vision Pro? I was going to pre-order it, and I am happy that I did not. So 5090, I'm still on a 1070. I think I had a 1080 back in the day. Yeah, NinjaTrader commissions $4.56 per round trip. Sounds about right. Sierra Charts is ready for Windows 95. Sounds about right. Top Step X commissions, $2.50 a round trip. Not bad. Got in on the good CL downside played. Had to take profit at 1,500. Dang 50K combines and their consistency rules. Well, the good news is, Kenny, and congratulations there, hitting maximum daily profit. MDP. Good news is that when you go into an XFA, there is no maximum profit on those, so you can make all the profit that you could imagine. You purchased the cameras. What's the update with the videos still in the box? LOL. For what? For, I don't know what we're talking about. $2,000 plus for a GPU is absolutely insane though. Yeah, but if you're utilizing it, right? I'm actually utilizing it with all, if you've looked on my Instagram, you see the screens that I have powering those screens. Like I can't even run my 57 inch here at dual 4K 240 hertz. I'm locked in at 120 hertz. I know, poor me, but I'd love to have 240 hertz, but I can't do it unless I get a Radeon card. And who would ever buy a Radeon card? Those things are, I consider the real Rayton Alloy 9 as my next computer. I've never heard of it. Got the 4092. Wish it did 240 hertz instead of 120. Hey, I just said that. Any combine giveaway today? Yes. If we get the likes pumped up to 1,100 likes, we will be giving away a free Top Step combine. Dropped a like. Good luck trading today, everyone. Thank you, Wiz Trades. Morning Rips. Anyone here use the pluggable docking station for adding monitors? You can. I would definitely check into it, see if your computer can support it. Bookmap has audible sounds when volume picks up. I turn those all off. They drive me nuts. You can have those on. I don't like them. How did you learn Spanish so well? I was thinking of moving to Latin America, but I don't speak Spanish. You'll pick it up pretty quickly. It's a pretty easy language. People would love to teach you. You know, people are very kind to teach you, and especially if you're trying to learn their language. Seen someone with no arms be a full-time trader. Definitely possible for anyone. Yeah, I mean, anybody from all walks of life can be a trader. Over 200 trades will tell you. That's a good benchmark as well. Wonder what the over-under is on JPal's lips. Yeah, there you go. 1192 realized XFA last few days were rough. Deal with the loss of my grandfather, but I feel he's here with me today. Last 2 days, my emotions, my head was not in it. Just journal this and we'll learn for next time. Good job there, Grateful Trader. Give it up. I like that Top Step X allows you to set personal daily loss limit on 50K. Switch mine to 500. Nice work there, Deviate. I like that as well. How to manage 550K combines very carefully. Trade one at a time. Let's see here. Pulled pork with a side of ribs by the sound of it. Yeah, I don't know about that today. Do the combines expire after paying the fee? No, they wait in the wings indefinitely. That's the best part. Hoop says, biggest thing I'm working on is controlling my downside. It's a good thing to be focused on there. Need raw CPU for Ninja. Yeah, I mean, I'm waiting for the 5090 to do an overhaul. My computer's about, I don't know, I did the build, I think, 8 months, 12 months ago, maybe. I'm still running maybe I'm not even on a 14900K. I think I'm on a 14900K. Maybe I'm on a 13900K, but yeah, I'm ready for an upgrade. Ready for that 5090 to come out. What would you recommend trading on my 50K XFA? 2 micros or 1 mini? It depends on what you're trading there, Chris. If you're trading in the ES, you could probably get away with trading a mini. I don't know. It's up and down. It's a precarious situation, right? They're working on that micro to mini conversion, but yeah, you should probably trade in the micros to start and get a feel for it. See if you can get in the pocket, then potentially trade over into 1 mini there. Hey, Ribs, can you send me the link to Discord? Let me drop that in chat here. Clubhouse. Nightbot's going to post that for you. I snapshot my trades, then journal on my chart, and my dad looked at my terrible trade yesterday and shook his head and walked away in silence. I'm sorry. Did he say, are you winning, son? Will you be on Top Step TV for FOMC today? Nope. I will be trading that live in the Discord today. When you get time, Rips, drop your hardware stack in here, and anyone else sounds like your hardware could do with the inspo for a setup. Yeah, I'll drop that for you. I mean, it's nothing impressive. It's like 5600 DDR5, I think 64 gigs, maybe a 13900K. I have dual M2 drives, 4 terabytes rated, and 4090. That's it. But I need an upgrade. I want an upgrade to a 5090. That's what I want. RAID 0, not RAID 1, by the way. How do you keep your past combines in your account without expiring while you use 3 XFAs? You pay for them. All you have to do is pay for them. You think you'll switch to Top Step X someday? Yes, 100%. Ribs, what do you consider when you decide position size on a trade-by-trade basis? It depends on what I'm looking for, what the trade idea is, and what account I'm trading in, what my risk parameters are, if I have any kind of room on that account remaining in the day, if I should even be trading. If I do have room on the account, if the trade is in a very high spot for a high win rate or a high risk reward, then I'm probably going to size into it. But it's on a trade by trade basis. It really isn't like a one size fits all thing. But and somebody asked me the other day, what's the most contracts you trade in your live? I think the biggest position I ever took in my live was 9 contracts. And so, take that as you will. My average trade size in that account was like 3 to 5. I haven't traded that account in it feels like 2 weeks. So I've been hands off on my live account. lately. I've been very, very busy. I've been extremely busy. So I haven't really had time to just like sit and focus and trade my live, which is, one of the ththings I sacrifice in doing this, which is fine. I mean, it's not a big deal. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy helping people, and I like seeing people win. We've had, Mr. Kofifi the last 2 weeks up 50K. We've had people passing combines for the first time. We've had people getting first payout of all time. Like that roasts my chestnuts more than anything in a good way than, oh yay, I got to sit there and, make 10K all alone trading my live account. That's not as, I get more fulfillment from seeing people crush it. That's where I'm getting my fulfillment from these days, right? Let's do a poll real quick here. Start a poll. Will the NQ end the day up or down? Up, down. Absolutely. Actually, here, let's, will FOMC rip the market to the upside or crash to the downside? Upside. There we go. Vote away, folks. Bell to bell fire drill on Top Step TV today. All right. Thank you for letting us know, Mike. So make sure after we're done here that you're tuning into the bell to bell stuff over on Top Step TV. That's the wave right there. All right. Let's see here. Going back. So we talked about position sizing. How does withdrawal policy work? Well, it resets your maximum trailing drawdown to 0. Once in a 150K account, once you get up to 4,500, your drawdown is now at 0. So if you lose 4,500, you blow the XFA. If it gets above 4,500, it still stays at 0. So if you have 20K in your XFA account, you can lose 20K before you blow your account. But let's say you make $2,000 in your account, your drawdown is down to 2,500, which is a total of $4,500 drawdown. If you take a withdrawal, your maximum drawdown goes from negative 2,500 to 0. So now you only have $2,000 worth of drawdown. So I like to make $4,500 in the account at least to have that buffer, and then I start to withdraw beyond that. Rips, how often do you take payouts? Love what you do. I aim for, once every couple weeks, if that, once every 3 weeks or so, and just take a little bit of the cream off the top, I have no job and I only have one challenge. Additionally, I only have enough money to activate one account. However, I'm having problems passing out. What do you think my position size and stop should be? I don't think you should be trading. Just straight up. I don't think you should be trading. You should probably not trade and come back at a time when your life would accommodate you being able to trade. I don't think now is that time. If you have no job and one challenge account, you're living on a wing and a prayer, don't do that. You're never going to be able to trade effectively. Do not do that. Top Step X works well, except for when volume is high. It bogs down the price when it's moving. Yeah, it can. It can. I would try refreshing, just refreshing there. Have you always been an independent trader? Yeah, I'm all self-taught on everything. It was a friend that showed me trading. I didn't even know that I could trade on my own. I thought you needed some kind of special license to be a day trader. Obviously, you can invest on your own self-directed portfolio, but I didn't think you could day trade. This is way back in the day, but yeah. Hey, thanks to you, Rips, and the MC members here. I had very good weeks. I'm heading to have 100K in gains in the next weeks, all over my fund accounts. Thank you. You're the main keys to my change in my trading. All right. Give it up for Kofifi. That's what I'm talking about. Way to go. That is awesome. See, that's why I do this. I love seeing that stuff. That's better than any kind of profit that I could ever make, ever. I think you do get some more platform options if you get the lifetime license for NT8. Yeah, you can, you get like their VWAP and all that, but it's like, if it's worth it to you, yeah. If 1,500 is a rip in the wind, then go for it, yeah. Still exchange fees on X, right. It's commission free, but you still have exchange. My Top Step X pings are in the 60s. It's running fine on my end. There you go. What's your opinion about Quantower? I've never used it, but I've heard really, really great things. Really, really great things. More Rips, what is the trade plan today? Waiting for the FOMC and then trying to trade a little bit of that early afterglow on the dot plot. Rips, in your opinion, is there a reason why 6 hours would not be as good for identifying levels, say a 4 hour? For some reason, 4 hour, charting on the 4 hours always worked best for me. It's just personal preference. Everybody's different. If 6 hour works better for you, same people who say, I only trade off a 2000 tick chart, right? That's everybody's different. I like the 4 hour. Maybe the 6 hour works better for you. Let's see here. Do you win Top Step will make 1 mini? Do I know when? That's going to be within the next 70 days, 65 days probably. I'm using Tradeovate. How do I switch to Ninja? You have to buy a new combine. Or if you're using Tradeovate, you might be able to use your Tradeovate login in Ninja Trader. I would try that. That's what I would try. Rips, you always keep the same time interval on your charts. What do you like? 5 minute, 10 minute? On my main trading chart, 5 minute. On my plotting chart, 15 minute. But sometimes I'll change that just to get a little dialed in there, right? When's the raffle? Need that Market Clubhouse membership. If we get to enough likes today, we're going to be doing a Top Step Combine giveaway. We're about 14 minutes here from the open. I'm going to take a quick restroom break, folks. I'll be right back here so we can be trading the open together. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. And we're back. Alrighty. Every 5 winning days, you can take a pallet up to 50% of your profits. When you reach 30 winning days, you can withdraw the full 100% of the profits, but that will close the account. Thank you for that, Travis. That is correct. Sierra needs update, but it's like terminated. When does it break? Oh, goodness. Goodness. Never team red for graphics cards. Yeah, you nailed it, Carl. Team green all the way. Why do you need 240 hertz to trade? You don't. It's just a personal preference thing. I mean, I have other screens that are running in lower resolution but higher refresh rate. And 120 hertz is, I mean, it's good, but I'd prefer having 240. I just want to have, I just want to have, I just want more hertz. I have 2 NVIDIA Titan X cards that I've been using for many years. 4-screen setup. Nice work there, Satoshi. Titan X, it's a blast from the past. I think I had a Titan X card. I think I had like the Jedi edition or something. I think it was Titan X. I'm pretty sure. I like the stream on all 3 of my accounts. Let's hit that 1,100 likes. Let's do it. 1,100 likes. We give away a free Top Step Combine there. How about giving away your old video card? Maybe when I upgrade, I'll give away the 4090. That'd be fun. I just use 2 PCs. That's the way if one fails, I have a backup. Same with my second internet line. Yeah. Having a backup is always good. Spanish one with rips. There you go. What's the name of the indicator? Nothing. You're seeing nothing. How do you deal when you started trading with girlfriend and family who think you're gambling? I mean, I had a wife when I started trading. She was always very supportive. So always super supportive. No matter how many combines, limit XFA earnings is 50K grand total. Yeah, they'll move you up to live though, Harvey, and you can continue making money. Rips, did I miss your lesson about Bookmap? No, you can go watch their free YouTube stream, or you can watch the webinar that we have in the archive. Heard there was a Clubhouse giveaway with 700. Lewis, still blown away that Rips took 108 scalp trades the other day. Why? I mean, if it works, it works, right? And again, I mean, like if I have the quantity set to 1 and I'm peeling out 3 contracts, bing, 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 that counts as 3 trades. You know, it's not considered 1 trade. It's not like I'm taking 108 separate trades, opening and then adding, and then that's 1, and then closing and adding or removing. That's 1 trade, you know? It's each individual execution is considered a trade. Really not that many. I mean, given the price action and how in the pocket we were. Rips, isn't past combines have to be activated in 30 days? You just pay for them and then you just let them sit. Just pay for them. How often do you put your levels on Thinkorswim? Is there a specific time in the morning that you put them there? They usually get published around, let's see when yesterday they published. Let's have a gander, shall we? Let's see. So yesterday's levels were published. Not at all. Maybe they weren't published yesterday. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like they weren't being published yesterday. Let's see the last time they were. They were published on the 19th. Oh, the 19th. Hello, Rips. They were published at 10:42 in the morning. 10:42 in the morning yesterday, Eastern time. But I published them here in Clubhouse at like 7 o'clock, sometimes 6 o'clock, depending on, you know, how much sleep I get and how easy it is for me to type it up. Sometimes I like to write a lot. Sometimes I like to write a little bit less, right? Rips, you are the perfect example of how I wish I met you before I met my wife. Thanks for all you do. Thank you there, Q Mendez or K Mendez. Bell to bell reset on Top Step today. There you go. Tune in, folks. Good morning, J Mac. Good to see you. Trading micro is less stressful than trading minis. That's for sure. 100%. Samuel, just make sure you give yourself a life balance. My wife got off my back when I cut down on the evening sessions. There you go. Let's see here. Camera for the day in the life. Oh, yeah. You know, now that I completely had forgot that I got that thing. I forgot. Holy smokes. That's so weird. I literally got that like 2 weeks ago. I need to break open that thing. I got that DJI thing. I forgot I got that. That's crazy. I feel like I got a new toy all over again. Is there a time limit for paying the activation fee after passing combine? 30 days. 30 days. You should be on at least a 16-core Ryzen. No, forget Ryzen. Get out of here. No, I don't like Ryzen processors. I'm Intel all the way. Started trading BCs. I applied for 30 McDonald's and none responded to me. I have a computer science degree. Keep trying. Keep plugging away there. What time am I on Top Step today? I'm not on at all. I'm on tomorrow in the afternoon. What's the point of upgrading a graphics card? So I'm running 3 large screens and it takes a lot of juice to run those. So having less stress on the graphics card, less power draw is the idea. And that's what I'd get with the upgrade there. Do you need 200 plus? I missed that one now. Do I need 200 plus? Where'd that one go? Where did that one go? Do you need 200 plus on a live account like XFA? Yeah, it's the exact same thing. I currently have a combine using Tradeovate. I received the email for Top Step X and 5 combines. Will I be able to use Tradeovate with those? No, you have to use Top Step X with those. I like that phrase. You know, it really roasts my chestnuts. Yeah. Fed gonna cut rates and everything will be up 20%. That's a bold prediction there. Build my new PC every 2 to 2.5 years right now on a full AMD build, but I can't complain a single bit. Yeah, I mean, I just like to talk smack about AMD. Does Mr. Kofifi got socials because he absolutely smashes it weekly? I also have no idea how to spell his name. It was close. He's on Twitter. Make sure you don't crush your chestnuts. I will try my best. Do I have a link for Top Steps Weekly, high and low levels? You just subscribe to their newsletter and you'll get them every week. Do I read Elliott Waves? Not anymore. What about Unchanged? Chop up and down? I think market could rally on that, to be honest. Because Unchanged would be 3 and we're pricing in 2.75 right now. So you never know. Anyone know if there's a way to adjust the value of background grid on TSX? I do not. Does the profits from the combine carry forward to the XFA? No, they do not. Combine's your test. XFA is the real deal. When you're using a nutcracker, you're going to hear a little pop. At that moment, you should be... Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. That's how I blew my XFA. Took payout and didn't know it went into negative and it was gone. Yeah, that's one of the things you got to be aware of. Hopefully I saved a couple people with that one there. Trader Page says, same thing happened to me. It was my first XFA and first payout with Top Step. Oh, bummer. Good morning there. Cat's Amazing Books. Good morning, good morning. More amazing that Kofifi has it on 50K accounts. I know, right? Let's see here. Quant Tower is very good, but even I have moved 90% to Top Step X. Thanks for sharing that, Loxy. Hey, bro, do you have a training course? You know the answer to that. You're in here all the time. More about how many people are trading the 4-hour compared to the 6-hour. Sure, it could be that as well. Where's Mr. Kofifi at? On Twitter. But he's here in the Discord all the time. Come hang with us. I'm so cheap. I want to be present for the bell-to-bell over at Top Step, but the Clubhouse is such a great place to hang out. Have them both. Have both streams open simultaneously. Oh, goodness. A lot of funny questions in here. All right, I'm going to get my platform locked and loaded here. I'm trading a combine. Let's see. This one has 155K balance in it. So this is the one I'm going to be trading. That is this one. So going to try to get to an opening trade, but I expect an opening trade and then chop. So this is going to be a nice, relaxing, somewhat relaxing type of stream, I guess. We'll see if we can catch a nice opening trade here in the NQ. See if we can do it without getting our faces ripped off. See, this is the beauty that I love about Top Step too. Even if I did hit maximum daily loss limit in this account, it's at 155.6. That would only bring it down to a 152.6. I still have the account. Great. That's why I love Top Step. It's amazing. I'm going to grab well, no, we don't have any time. I was going to say I'm going to grab another Celsius here, but we're within 1 minute here, folks. Good luck to everybody out there. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Here we go, folks. Remember, no news until basically FOMC for you oil traders out there, CL traders, natty gas traders, gas traders. We have the inventories out at 10:30. FOMC's at 2 p.m. Eastern. All right, good luck, everybody. If you're going to trade this, less than 30 seconds until the opening bell here. 12K subscribers, 800 likes on the live. That's amazing. Keep on going. Yeah, there's some people who bought their followers that have like 150, 200,000 followers, and they only get 1,400 people tuning in, like 200 likes. I wonder if you bought followers. All right, here we go. Pushing up. Above 319 halves. A lot of liquidity drawn there to the top side. Looking over here at the Mag 7. And we're coming back down. Let's see if we get back above those 319 halves here. Boy, this is a very thin order book. This is wild, actually. I mean, this is risky. This is why I'd be trading this in a combine, or why I am going to be trading this in a combine. We're back above 319. Oh, I got to get switched over there. Get this pop dropped and locked there. And we are breaking above the pre-market highs. Can we hold that break? Let's see. Can we hold above 330s? S&P's kind of rejecting there at those tippy tops, but let's see if we can get a little push there above those 330s. A little sweep back down here. I want to see if we can go all the way to 319. Watching here. I'm adding into that. Nice push back up. Let's see if we can break these 30s. Some nice choppy price action to get our day started here. We are pushing up. We did create a new high here above the pre-market highs. And we are seeing a little bit of push, but there are some people capping on some orders up there. So let's see if we can hold above these 330s at all. Still kind of wrestling up here, kind of running out of steam a little bit. Looking over at the volume, we are kind of running out of steam. Let's see if we have exhaustion or if we can actually get one more pop above these 30s. So watching here. And still looking kind of weak-ish. I'm going to cover one there. See if we get back above here. And it's still kind of weak. Not seeing that push that I want to see. I'm going to cover there. So we are sitting here at big profits. We are down $3.72 there. I just didn't think that we're going to get that push just yet over those 30s. So I want to be back out of that position since I had two lots on. See if we get a little fall up here on buying these 19s or not. Apple's looking a little bit dicey here. 19s are starting to fade. Let's try this to the short side here. Risking basically back up to the VWAP here around like that 25 level. Let's see if we reject this 319.5 level. So watching here at 319 halves. We're going to get this little breakdown here. Adding into that, see if we can sweep below 15s now. And we did reject VWAP there to the downside. And we're coming back up. Little perk back up here. That's a very tight stop, actually. All right, let's see if we can fade these 15s to the downside or not. This is the little cuspy down here at the bottom. See if we can actually fade this. We're running out of sellers there. I might have to boogie out of the position. Try a quick little flip here. Can't wait for my momentum hotkeys to come in. When that's all dialed in, it's going to be lightning quick executions, especially for this type of price action where you have to be lightning fast, where I have the thought and it connects. All right, let's see here. This is the 8:30 a.m. VWAP that resets. We might get stopped out here. See if I can put on one more ad up towards these 30s. Putting on one more ad in case we do get a sweep down back below this 324 level. Just kind of basing out here. Getting a little bit of sell side, but actually, do we have the strength? That's what I'm looking for here. A little bit of sell side. Can we actually break through 324? Adding to that for that little break. I want to see this snap now. Right, these 20s. Oh man, look at that. Try to cover and it's just like, doesn't want to do it for me. There we go. Leaving one as a runner. Keep my stop tight. I need those momentum hotkeys real bad. Mr. Kofifi is beta testing them right now, mind you. 310s, there we go. Sweep through 310s, nice. Moving my stop into the profit now. So we were pretty close to getting stopped out there, but we did the little cheeky ad there into those 330s, looking for that flush back below those 20s. So targeting 293 quarters now to the downside. Going to move this right there to 310.25 in case we get that little perk back up and get stopped out there. Yeah, here comes some buyers kind of stepping in. But there's a heavy player there at 307 or a couple different players with about 100 lots. But somebody was front running them as well. And a little bit of front running going on here. Let's see if we actually break these 300s to the downside. 293 quarters would be what we're looking for. And getting a little bit of bid side liquidity. If we actually break through this, could be strong and worth an ad all the way down to that 283 VWAP. So watching here. Yeah, it's having a little trouble. So I'm going to add into that since we are kind of having some trouble there getting back above 300s. So adding into that there, looking for 300s to give. Do have, there's a 307. They got that 307, a mess of players there, about 100 contracts. Adding into that there, since we should be weak now below 300s. And I will likely cover 2 of these contracts here on this next sweep down. Looking here. Covered 2. There we go. So just playing around this range. Stops at 305 and 3/4 now. In case we get that push back up. So here we go, coming towards that 293/4 level that we were talking about. Seeing if we can get this nice fade into that level. A lot of liquidity down here, mind you. Makes me want to put my stop right at 303 now. So there's 293/4 as expected. Do we actually flush through that level now is the question. Still trying to actively trade this. And seeing if 293s are actually weak, because then we have room down to 283. Little 10 handle pull there to the downside. So let's see if we can actually target that. Still having a little bit of trouble perking back up into those 300s. There's the 290 pull. Apple's weak, Google's strong. Do we get a rejection back into that 293 or not? Nice pull there. Look at that, right into that 85. Very nice pull into those 85s. 83 is the VWAP there. So let's see if we reject off of 93. Still just letting this bad dogger work. I'm going to move my stop a little bit more in the profit there, 299 halves. I want to try to add to this if we still, yeah, adding into that weakness here, looking for 85s to give out. Very, very nice into these 80s. There's the VWAP. Watching for a little slight tick up that we can sell into here. Watching. Adding into that here for that push right below the 80s now. We should get this sweep down. There's that sweep that we're looking for. Trying to get this cover. And covered. Perfect. Beautiful. Move my stop now. Beautiful, beautiful trade developing for us here. We got that sweep through the 80s that we're looking at there. So we have room now down to 61. We do have a lot of liquidity that was contracted around 68. So that's what we're going to be watching out for. There, stopped out. Okay, so what's the tally there? We were down $3.72, and now we are up on the day $1,100 trading a Top Step Combine. That balance is now at $156,700. Anybody else catch something similar there? There was a beautiful fade there off the open, and we did catch that prescient pop into the 330s. If you did catch anything similar, let me know in chat here, either in the Discord or in the YouTube. Let's see. Oh, wow, look at this Discord. We got some folks here crushing it. Love to see that. Some good warm-up price action here. Congratulations, everybody. Nice work. What's up, Rips? Every time we had data come out in the past that had an influence on what Powell will say today, I would hear you say that's not what the Fed wants to hear. What are your thoughts on what could happen during FOMC? Did you catch the first hour of the stream there, Christian? Because I was waxing on and on about it. I'm not sure if you caught that or not. If there's anything that I can elaborate on, let me know. But yeah, it's all about the dot plot today. All about dot plot. Up 140. Nice work there, Luna. We're coming lower here. Just got to my desk, but definitely rewatch. Yeah. Just check out the first hour of the stream. We talked about it quite a bit. Good to see you. Good morning. Good luck to you today. Google is coming down here. Tremendously so. Whoop. Oh, shoot. I just think I closed my execution window. Where did that go? There it is. Okay, I minimized it. I tried to click a button and I clicked the minimize button. It's like, what? What just happened? Caught it from the 304s, the VWAP. Nice work there, Patrick. Way to go. David says 17 contracts took a huge win. That's what I'm talking about. And we are pushing back up to these 75s here. I want to see, this is kind of where this temporary point of control is. Volume is actually holding too, because we are kind of unwinding pretty quickly here. We're seeing a lot of red across the board, which is great. Love to see that. Let's see if we have any kind of pushback up here that we could short into. Just watching here. Everything's still kind of rolling. Just finished passing 350K combines. Way to go. Nice work there. We are kind of holding at these lows for now. S&Ps are right at that breaking point. If we did break these, it would be like, look out below. So just watching here what's on the table for us. Seeing if there's any good opportunities for a continuation down here. Are bouncing back up towards those 90s. S&Ps are bouncing off those lows. Do we return this entire move to the downside here? That would be very FOMC-esque of the day. We're just sitting up $1,100 right now. Trying to see whether or not we are going to have continued failures here below these 80s. Just trying to watch the price action here. What is Rip trading? My price looks different. We're trading NQ. You're trading the NQ, the June contracts. I'm going to try short here. Trying some continuation down here below these 75s. Looking for this to bury itself down into that 61 level. Just watching carefully here. Adding for this push below 75. There we go. So looking for these 75s to crack. To the downside would be a very violent move here. Let's see if we can break through the 70s now. This would be a big level too in the S&Ps if we actually did see this crack here to the downside. We're right at the point of control, so if this does break, it's going to get very, very violent here, making new lows. Okay, there's some violence. That's what I like to see. Can we get through these 68s without a bounce? That's the question. A little bit of resistance there. So we're coming down to 61s, covering two contracts there. Very nice. I want to see if we can actually get this fade through 61 now. Okay, there's that 61 failure. Gonna move my stop here to 63 and a quarter. Beautiful. That's what I love to see, folks. Look at that. 61 failure. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna trail my stop now to 59 and a quarter here. Let's see if we can break these 50s now to the downside. This is a big level on the S&P. We can actually juice this thing. I mean, we can get extra tasty juicy on this thing here. Let's see if this is going to give us a little taster's choice or not. I want to see below 50. I want to see weakness. If we get that little up jump the boogie, that's just fine too. Because that was just a perfect read on that. That sweep below 61 was just juiced. Okay, so here we are tapping into these 50s here. This is big, big resistance here on the S&Ps. If we break through this, we are going to crater here. So let's see. Do 51s want to trade? Watching here. Our stop's at 59. I could bring that a little bit tighter, but I'm trying to avoid one little fake bounce here. So let's see if we can actually flip into a lower low here on these 50s. And we might get stopped out. Well, we're tickling. We're very, very close here. We're tickling and stopped out there. So that's going to bring us up a couple more bucks here. This is what we're working with over here. Trying to bring this over here. This is our scoreboard of the day. And that's, we were up 1,100 bucks. Now we're up $3,600 there. So there we go on a 3-lot trade there. So it's essentially, I guess that you could call that a 9-lot trade there. But there we have it. Great start to our FOMC day. I will say that. Great start, right? Beautiful fade to kick us off. How many points is that? 319 down to 259. A nice little 60-point fade there. Num, num, num. Oh, I should do that.
That's what we call a sack lunch.
Num, 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 num. Right? There we go. Num, 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 num. So, yeah, we just kind of took it level to level there. 319s all the way down below those 61s. And we covered some nice covers there as we encroached into those 61s to the downside. So, yeah, that felt like a good opening to the FOMC there. Extra tasty, juicy violence, says Pastrick. Done for the day. Nice work there. Early day. Love that. How does everybody doing out there in chat? Are you folks having fun? Are we having a good time here? Nice, Josh. Having a good time. Pat, Neon. Locked up my XFA up 1,100 bucks. Nice work there, Grateful Trader. Nice job, everybody. Give yourselves a round of applause there. Way to go. Clean price action today. I did not expect it, believe me. If I would have expected, I would have traded my XFAs much sooner. I did not expect that clean of a move. I was expecting that we're going to bounce there at the 73 halves. It was originally 68 where the point of control was, but yeah, I'm just happy to have that, you know. Up 300 on XFA, 1,500 on 2 combines. Good morning. Nice work there, Scott. Let's go. Up 2.3K on the PA, just chipping now. Nice work there, Matic. Matic, you've been killing it lately. Very, very nice. So we're at that little spot there in the S&Ps that where if we tip and roll that, we should see some tremendous downside here. But yeah, how many likes did we get to, folks? Make sure you're smashing that like button. Let's see if we can give away a Top Step Combine here. We're at 846. If we get up 254 more likes, we're going to give away a free Top Step Combine. There's 1,400 of you people in here, so let's go ahead and smash that lucky like button. It's free to like. Just right down there and just boosh, smash that. Surprising, but great day so far. Nice. Those are the best, Justin. I love those types of days. They're amazing. Up 800. Currently short with a target at 18,225. Nice. Nice work there, Tim. 225. I like it. 224 halves is our level, so we're in the same zone here. I like that. Caught it from 325, was down 600, now up 670. Let's go, Sir Noodles. Yes. Expected NQ to be a choppy 30 handle range, but happy with this. Same. I did not. I expected this type of price action that we're seeing right now developing in the last, what is this, like 5 minutes here? I didn't expect that beautiful unwind that we got. It was just super nice. Super, super nice there. Where's the link for the 60% off Top Step? It's pinned to the top of the chat there. And Nightbot will drop it for you again here. Up 700 on a 50K combine. Nice. Halfway home right there. Take it slow. Passed my last 5 50K accounts of 20. Nice work there, Kevin. Way to go. Only 99 likes away. Are we serious? No way. Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, we have to get to 1,100 likes. So technically we're 199 likes away. Very, very close. I thought we might have ran those up really, really quick. I want to give this away though, folks. I really do. Yeah, we're doing 1,100. We'll do 1,000 tomorrow if we can't hit 1,100 today. But I think we could do it. We got 1,400 people in here. I'll give you a like. You got good energy. Thank you, Smoking Ghost. Appreciate you. How is crude looking? Let's see. Let's take a look over at crude. Remember, 10:30 is when the inventories are coming out for crude. We didn't quite make it to our level here, 80 spot 85. We kind of had a big rejection into that level, right off of 81.20 or so. But yeah, I would expect that this would continue the downtrend until those inventories are released. What are the blue lines? These are our levels right here. Or this. This is a visible range volume profile. So you can see how much volume was in each area. Below 350K tops at X comma. I'm sorry to hear that, Joss. Plus 800 and still holding short. Very, very nice. Carl, let's go. Love that. I'm running out of likes, Rips. And you gotta just get some more. Oh, goodness. Lock myself out of 250K, up 700 on one, 300 in the other. That's a great day there, Noah. Fantastic day. Point of control just moved down to the 60s here. About 60 even. Go back over to the NQ here. So this is, I was talking about the S&P where we want it to break. This is kind of, you know, the level that we're watching here is just, if we break down into this right here, snap that, we go test that level, and then, you know, we just get a little speedy there to the downside and get 52.15 as a target. Just like that. Very easy. How do you determine the point of control? It's automatic. It's built into Bookmap, and you can also have it on visible range volume profile right here. POC, point of control. Right there. And it's only for the visible range. I sent 4 likes, 2 comps, phone. Thank you, Trim. Maybe you'll, you know, you could be the lucky winner. 5-minute demand is lovely. Are you going to take more trades? So we'll see. I mean, we're in that zone where it's like, this is where I don't want to be trading it, right? We're consolidating. So look at the 1 minute here. We're doing this whole thing. We had a little previous consolidation there. That's where I decided to flip in my exit phase, take that short, got that beautiful flush to Cita to the downside, targeting 61, took it off the target, let one run, and bingo bango. The rest is history. But down here, this is chop that we want to avoid. And we can see it coming a mile away when we don't actually get a clean flush. We have an air gap level, again, like we had yesterday. 61's down to 224. You know, it's a little bit of an air gap. We got to be respecting those air gaps there. Now mine is running the same. I'm hardwired. Yeah, Top Step X, I saw somebody posting some big lag in there. 3,000 on the ping. Goodness me. Hit him with that. Gotta get him with that. Greatest song ever of our lifetime, by the way. It's a masterpiece record. Went from negative 410 to positive 442 on my Top Step X Combine. Locked up for the day on that one. 800 from passing. Thanks for everything you do. Nice work there, Nick. Remember, it's you pressing the buttons. It's all you, buddy. We got to get this to 1100, folks. We are very, very close. Very, very close. Is that red line the POC? No, it's the purple line. This one. This is purple. The red line is the current price. So purple is purple. It's good to see you, day trader Rick. That's how you've been crushing it lately. Congratulations. Nice job. Took 15-minute reversal long for scalp. Good luck to you, Zorban. Think we're going to bounce here for the next 3 hours. Yeah, I mean, that was a nice epic unwind. I didn't expect it. Like, we talked about this before we even took a single trade, right? We were talking about this in the first hour of our discussion together. We talked about, you know, it's one of those things where if you don't expect the grand slam, you don't expect the home runs, it makes it even more pleasantly surprising when you actually get them. We had 3 contracts on a nice little modest position. It's, you know, $60 a tick or $60 a handle. Nothing to shake a stick at. $15 a tick, you know, not too shabs. And we went for it. We had our stop in place, was risking about $1,000 per account, so $3,000. And we went for it. And it worked out. What time zone you in, Rip? Seems like my charts are behind yours. If you're looking at TradingView, you probably don't have the real-time data for futures. You got to buy it on TradingView. It's like $7. $7. But, you know, if I was in a different time zone and we could trade in a different, I mean, there would be some serious arbitrage opportunities if that was the case. That'd be amazing. You can only do that kind of arb really in crypto where you have that kind of thing going on from exchange to exchange. Rip's really going to be the reason the top 10 list will be changing soon. Straight Sniper. Thanks, Scalp God. Love your name, by the way. Momentum has left the building. What does the VWAP do? It's volume weighted average price there. Volume weighted average price. You don't have to pay for the VRVP, by the way. It's free. It comes with TradingView. I think it even comes with a free version. I'm pretty sure. I'm almost positive about it. Delta looks like it may start to flip, though. Yeah, we're at negative 700 Delta in the NQ and negative 1,000 in the S&Ps here. Yes, indeed. Going to lock it up and go study for my accounting midterm tomorrow. I got no clue what I'm learning. So, hey, good luck to you there, Vincent. Good luck. Smash that midterm tomorrow. And I like that you're walking away on FOMC day. It shows a lot of discipline. Means that you're in control there, bud. You're in control, and that's all that matters. So we are 65 likes away, folks. 65 likes away, and then I'm going to give away a free. That's right. Free Top Step Combine. It is free. And if the person who has who claims that free Top Step Combine, if they're quick to claim it, we might give away a free month of Clubhouse as a follow-up. Why not, right? As a consolation prize. Wouldn't that be fun? Might as well do that too. Free month of Clubhouse. Let's do that. Speaking of arbitrage, 400 BTC sell push BTC to 9K on one exchange yesterday. Holy smokes. Imagine being the bid at 9K. Who the heck, like how thin is that liquidity if there's, that's nuts. How do you enter? You click that like button. You make sure that you're following me on Twitter and Instagram. @SellingRips is my username. Go follow me on Twitter. Go follow me on Instagram. I'm trying to get to 4,000 followers on Instagram. Trying to get to 20,000 on Twitter. We're pretty close on both of them. And the giveaway will be in here. You just type in a keyword and that's it. It's very easy to enter, even easier to win. When you do win the giveaway, you just type in your username. That's it. It's all you have to do. You type in your username and then on the next line, you write in either the word Twitter or Instagram. And that's it. You've won. It's that simple. Anybody can win. VRVP isn't free on TV base. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, TradingView I think is worth every penny. I personally think it is because I came from the East. I finally broke up with eSignal, by the way. I was paying $800 some odd for eSignal per month. I finally broke up with eSignal. Got everything moved over to TradingView. Everything that I needed eSignal for now works over on TradingView. I had to do a couple little things to get it to where I wanted it to be. But hey, saved myself a bundle of cash. How much is TradingView? I think the lowest tier version is like $9 a month, and then futures data is like $7 a month. This weekend, I'm going to sign up for my first combine. Should I be using a 50K or 150K? Start at the 50K. It's easier to pass. But make sure you utilize that 60% off and the extra, you'll get another 20% off there, Will, since it's your very first one. So make sure you utilize that coupon there. If it's your very first one, you get an even deeper discount, which is cool. And I think you even get a free reset or a half price reset on top of all of that. They just slam you with all the goodness there. We are 18 likes away now. 18 likes away. I'm curious for your review on trading Top Step X because the delay on market orders are costing me money when I scalp. I've noticed it's an everyday issue. I'm sorry to hear that, Roger. I will be using it very shortly here, but they are working out a lot of kinks. I'm assuming that it's probably just a load balancing issue, and that's why they're kind of stress testing it right now with everybody, with all the users. So I think once they get that all handled, it'll be great. It'll be awesome. Best deal of the year always comes on Black Friday for trading. Oh, for TradingView. Yeah. I was like, wait, what is there? NQ half off today. Buy all the contracts you want. It's Black Friday, baby. Let's go. It took me a second. My brain's too slow. Have you ever automatic traded? I've had automated trading strategies. I don't think I've ever employed like my own algorithm to execute. I like clicking the buttons myself. Resting orders is the most automated I've gone. Hey, Waleed, good to see you. Welcome on back here. Good to see you back in here. They discuss the lag. The order is sent. It's just the display of the trade. Interesting. Okay. So it is actually executing. It's just you're getting the report back on the execution late. It is actually executing when you're pushing the button, according to Mike Z here. The dome on Top Step X is very clumsy for trading off of. Again, go into the Top Step Discord. Remember, it's in beta, right? So go into the Top Step Discord and write all of your griefs in there so that they can actually hear them and solve them, because the community is what's going to drive Top Step X to the moon. It's going to make it the best trading platform out there. 1100, great work. We did it. Hey, let's go. All right, so here's the tough part. Make sure you are watching the stream right now at 2x speed, and it's going to be like VWAP, VRVP. And so get it watched at 2x speed so you're caught up all the way to real time. And then bell to bell on right now. Okay, fill out the bell to bell forms. Is there a bell to bell form? Okay, what's the form? Somebody drop the link. We're gonna cheat. Drop the form. Somebody do it. Somebody drop the form. Oh goodness, what's the bell to bell? God golly, bell. Here it is. I think this is it. Here we go. All right, bell to bell. There it is. Fill it out. We're all watching. I promise. Bell to bell, do the bell to bell thing. And then after we're finished here, because we're going to do a giveaway and then we're going to wrap things up, please go watch Top Step TV. Please go watch Top Step TV. It's the best tradertainment and the best thing that you can watch. Best possible thing that you can watch. Follow Insta and Twitter and subscribe. Let's go. Less than 100 from free Top Step giveaway. Yeah, no, we're doing it. Lewis, we're here. Just make sure you're watching make sure everybody's caught up to live. Make sure you're all caught up to live. We did it. When are you coming to Top Step TV again? Tomorrow, not next week. Tomorrow. Okay, folks, here we go. All right, so here's the giveaway. We are going to do where is my Nightbot? Come on out, Nightbot. Where are you hiding? All right, we'll just open up a new one then. Okay, Nightbot, here we go. Do the giveaway. Gonna do it for channel members are gonna get 5 times more luck today. Keyword, type this in. All right, here we go, folks. So again, all you have to do, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. It's going to pop up right here, @SellingRips. Go follow me right now on Twitter, on Instagram. That's how you qualify, step 1. Step 2, when you win, just type in your username as one line, press enter, and then the next line you're going to say, the next line you're just going to say Instagram or Twitter, whichever it is. Okay, here we go, folks. Here comes the giveaway. Make sure you got your bell-to-bell forms all filled out there. Here we go. All righty, and the keyword is crazy FOMC. Just type in crazy FOMC, one word, crazy FOMC. That's all you need to type in. Type it in the YouTube chat. That's all you need to do. Crazy FOMC. Crazy FOMC. That's all you need to do. Type it in. Make sure you're caught up to live. Make sure you're watching the stream in real time. Make sure you're not on a delay. Because if you are, then guess what? You're not going to see anything. Dang it. You're not going to see any fun stuff. What a shame that would be. And especially if you won, especially if we rolled for you. This is for a free Top Step Combine. Come on, people. Free Top Step Combine. Who doesn't want a free Top Step Combine? That's where it's at. That's the juice right there. Just type it in one single time. Crazy FOMC. One word. No spaces. Crazy FOMC. Because today is going to be a crazy day. It's going to be a wild day. Now that I made 3K on my XFAs, now I'm like, do I even want to trade FOMC? Yeah, see, this is where it's like you get now I'm not sure. I was like, yeah, I'm definitely going to trade them on FOMC, and now I'm like, probably not. Probably just stick to combines. We'll see. And by the way, make sure you are subscribed to the stream here, folks, because if I do trade FOMC on YouTube, that's the only way you're going to know is if you have your notifications turned on, because YouTube will ping you on your phone. It'll say, hey, Rips is going live. Would it be better to do your 7-day market clubhouse on a Monday? No, 7 days so you get the full week. There's only 5 trading days in a week, so no matter which day you join, you're going to get a full week of trading. So yeah, join today, join tomorrow, join whenever you want. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it doesn't matter. You can join on Sunday. because it's going to go Monday to Monday. So if you join on a Monday, you're going to get Monday through Friday. If you join on a Tuesday, you're going to get Tuesday through Monday. If you join on Wednesday, Wednesday through Monday, and so on. So there you go. Crazy FOMC is the keyword. Type it in one single time here, folks. We are going to cut off the giveaway here in 30 seconds. It's for a free Top Step Combine. We've got 1,200 people watching, only 350 in the entry here. Come on, folks. Free Top Step Combine. You know you want it. I want it. I want it. Wish I could give it to myself. All right, here, 15 more seconds, 15 more seconds. And then after this, we're going to do another roll here for a free month of Clubhouse, after this. All right, here we go, folks. We're going to be rolling in 5, 4, 3. Actually, why don't we wait until we get up to 400 here? I want to be fair. Yeah, Luna, just stick around. We'll do the giveaway right after this. We're going to stick around right after this here. See if we can get this up to 400. I want to be fair to everybody in case people are just catching up to the stream. Again, make sure you're watching the stream at 2x speed so you get caught up all the way to live there. Make sure you're getting caught up. All right, 7 more and we'll roll it here. Counting down, 7 more people, 5 more people, 4 more people. This is more fun like this. 3. And 1 more person, and we're rolling it here. Waiting for 1 more person. Crazy FOMC is the keyword. Crazy FOMC. There we go. And we're rolling in 5, 4, 3, 2. Good luck, everyone. Trust your trade. You are the big winner of the free Top Step Combine. Just type in your username, your Twitter or Instagram username, one line, just your username. And then after that, you're going to type in Instagram or Twitter. Look at that. Well, Crazy FOMC shouldn't be your username. That would be a wild coincidence if that's the case. But just type in your username. We're going to do 1 minute on the clock here. Just type in your username, trust your trade. You got this. Just type in your username, one single line. Okay, trust your trade. And is it out on Instagram or Twitter? Let's see. We'll check Twitter first while you're typing away. Let's see. Definitely not on Twitter. Okay, let's see on Instagram. Trust your trade. And let's see. Why is it so slow? Trust your trade. Oh, bad news, everybody. But good news for everybody else. Trust your trade does not follow me. Hold on. Wow, look at that. That was like, oh man, I was ready to click the button. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Checking Twitter. Nope, not on Twitter. Somehow I'm going to have to, let's see, copy this, send this to my phone here. Let's see. We're giving you a real chance to win this thing here. And no user found for that. Bottom is Twitter. Okay, let's try that one. I didn't find you on Instagram. I will say that. This is the last chance here. And you don't follow me. Sorry, Gabriel. You didn't follow the rules. All right, we're going to roll it again in 5, 4, 3, 2, and Angel, are you with us? Angel, are you with us? Come on, Angel. You got this. Free Top Step Combine. Boy, what a fumble. What a fumble there. I can't believe that. No follows, nothing. Oh, that's crazy. What a fumble. Can you imagine you actually win the Top Step free combine and you didn't do the follow part? That's crazy. That's wild. That's crazy town. That is crazy FOMC. All right, Angel, are you with us? We're going to give you a minute. Just type in your username, one single line. Okay, there we go. That's quite the username. Let's check if you follow. Hey, there, give it up for Angel. Yes, you did it. Yes, congrats. Okay, congrats. Free combine. Please send me first, last, and Top Step email address. There we go. Done. Okay, now new keyword, because this is only for a free. This is for a free month of Clubhouse. Top Step Combine is given away. Angel won it. Give it up for Angel again, our big winner. Congratulations to you, Angel. All right, keyword for this is going to be let's do green month. because that's what you're going to have, hopefully, if you join for your free month here. So green month is the keyword. Type in green month. Green month is the keyword. Remember, if you're in the Discord already, go over into the YouTube chat, type in the word green month, and you too can be winning an extra free month to your subscription. There we go, folks. Green month is the keyword. We'll give you about 2 minutes. 2 minutes, and then we're done. We're done for the day. We're up $3,700. Done for the day until FOMC. That's the big one. And then I think I have some one-on-ones coming up here. Let's see. Yep, we have some one-on-ones here. Very, very nice. Sweet. Yep, we got a couple fun one-on-ones coming here. Congratulations there, Angel. Awesome. Followed the instructions. I'm going to get that sent out right away. There we go. Doing this while we're on the air here. And there we go. Angel is locked and loaded. So look out in your email box there, Angel, for that free top step comment. It should be coming today or tomorrow. There we have it. Cool. All right, give you folks about another minute here. 2 days away from a green month and 1 full month in the XFA. Nice work there, Grateful Trader. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So remember, same rules. All you have to do is just type in your username. Make sure you're following me. I mean, don't do what the other people do. You got to follow. It's so simple. Just follow. So easy. Just click. It's free to follow. It's just one little button. Super simple. All right. Here we go, folks. Rolling in about 30 seconds. 30 seconds here. Max daily loss in the Top Step X is a savior, isn't it? Isn't it great being able to do that? But yeah, we had some fun today. We did well trading that FOMC opening print, but it's just kind of been pumping back up and chopping around here. Not the best price action. I feel like that we got the best nuggets until FOMC goes off. So I feel like we all did well together. I'm very proud of ourselves here. So we are very happy about this. All right, folks, here we go. Rolling in five. There we go. 4, 3, 2, and Mixter 7. You're in here all the time. Mixter 7, congratulations. You have won the free month of Clubhouse. This is going to be fun. I'm excited to see you in the Clubhouse. I see you all the time, Mixter. This is the easy part. I'm so happy that you won because I see you all the time. You're very active, and I love that. I love that. All right, just type it in, Mixter. Let's see it, that username for us. See you in here all the time. Congrats to you. Hopefully there's not too much of a delay. Let's see. Have a great day. Kids are up. Hoping to watch FOMC today to gain some screen experience for it. Locked up all my green accounts now. Nice work there, Grateful Trader. Let's go. Come on, Mixter. You got this. There we go. X Mixter. Nice. Let's see. Do. Yeah, and you follow me. Look at that. Way to go. Way to go. Give it up for Mixter. Free month Clubhouse. Boom. I'll get you that coupon sent in just a little bit here, so just stay tuned. Congratulations to our big winners here. Way to go, everybody, for claiming those prizes on time. Love to see that. Nice work there, Mixter. And I love that you're so talkative here in chat. I really do appreciate it. You're always in here. See you over in Top Step TV's chat. So appreciate you tuning in here. Thank you so much. All right, folks. So we are locking it up here. Again, we did trade across the board in multiple accounts today. We did trade in 3 XFAs. Did trade in a Top Step Combine over here, and we got our 3 XFAs right there. So great day overall, up $3,600, and about $2,500 of that is in real deal cashola. So super stoked on that, and we'll see if we have any more trades today. I'll be trading in the Discord for FOMC. So if you want to check me out over there, just pop in for that 7-day trial. You can cancel it right away. You get all the access to all the webinars and all that, and you get to hang out with the family here for 7 days. So it's a lot of fun. All right, folks, locking it up here. Go check out Top Step TV. I'm going to link you to Top Step TV's stream. That's where you should go and spend your time because it is the best futures live stream after we finish up here. So go check that out. They're doing bell to bell. Congratulations to our big winners today. And congratulations to everybody who crushed it today on their trades. Really proud of all of you for making that opening trade yours. All right. Take care. I'll see you guys and gals tomorrow here bright and early at 8 a.m. sharp, or maybe a little FOMC surprise stream. We'll see. Take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. Good luck. Good luck on FOMC. Trade safely, trade with discipline, or don't trade at all, because that's probably the best thing to do. Take care, everybody. See you tomorrow.